Good evening, everyone. Ooh. Welcome back. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you for stopping by. Today we are going to continue my 13 Days of Halloween Craft series, and tonight is a double dose because I'm going to show you two different projects, and I'm going to show you a gift idea for some really cute, happy Halloween Happy Mail. And then the other thing I'm going to show you is a packaging idea. So I'll show you how I made these two items here. And let's get started. I will try to do it fairly quickly, but we'll see what happens. Because I can really start talking and stuff like that. But I'm sorry if the lighting is crazy. It's so dark in here, and I just have terrible lighting in my house. So I'm really sorry about that. I know there's a glare here. I'm trying to make it the best. See, that does not help either. So we'll try to make it work. The first thing that let me see if I can put something there because it's kind of bothering me. Let's do some paper, a little piece of paper. That's a little better, right? So the first thing I'm going to show you is this adorable little, I don't know what I'm going to call it because it looks like a mini planner, but it's not. It's just a little notebook, and I was inspired by the little miniature laminated TNs / planners to make this, but excuse me, I didn't want to go all into detail with it. I kind of just wanted to make a little thing that would be durable enough to throw in your bag, and also durable enough to hold up, because as I will show you, you can reuse the papers that, I'm sorry, not reuse, but you can take out the word I was looking for, sorry guys. You can remove the papers that are inside of this and add more as you start to fill up your little notebook. And sorry guys, I still have not taken the nail polish off. It's just no time. There is no time. But anyway, yeah. So I've made a little elastic closure for it, just like a little bracelet. And then what I've done is I made a couple of these are felt spider webs, and these are some spider rings that I got at Goodwill a while back, and so I've just cut the ring part off of them and glued the little spider on there, and it just adds a cute little touch to the closure. So I'll show you how I made that. It's super easy. So you slide the closure off, and this is elastic. Purple was the only color that I had that would match, because the only other colors I had was like blue and pink. So I need to up my stash, but purple is a Halloween color, so it works. And of course the recipients can change that up if they want to, excuse me. And so I've just used a piece of elastic, and I'm adding a little charm to each of the ends of them. But as you can see, this is just a laminated piece of scrapbooking paper. And I forgot the size. I think it's, let's see, it is a little over, well, once it's laminated, the paper itself is 5 inches wide by 7 inches long. So it makes a 3.5 by 5 inch sized book, which I think is really great because it's nice and handheld. And so yeah, I've just laminated the scrapbook paper. I did, gosh, I'm losing my words. I trimmed the corners. I did the corners. I punched them, just rounded them. And I've also added, hey April, I've added a little pin loop for these adorable little miniature pins that I found at Walmart with the Halloween goodies. Aren't they cute? And so I've made a little pin loop that does fit this pin, but it'll fit most regular size pins. And I glued it and then sewed it on. And the inside, this is just a tag that I'm sliding into the front. This is my little note to the recipient, and I'll also show you how I made the tag. And so when you open it up, all of the pages that I cut, rounded the corners, I've sewn pockets on two of the pages, I believe, but they're not, I didn't sew it together as a signature. They're all loose so that they are interchangeable and easily removable. And I did notch the little ends of the booklet here, but I'll just flip through really quickly. So I'm using a piece of black cardstock as the first page, and I made a pocket with a laminated little journaling card, and for like to store washi tape or something like that, or to use as a little bookmark. So you can see the ideas that I'm taking from the planner or the TN, but it's not a planner. So I've just got different papers, notebook paper, these little weekly planner sheets. I'm putting 1 or 2 in each of them. This is some like thin, it's almost like parchment, but it's not. Graph paper, there's a piece of craft paper, and then it kind of just repeats and mixes. Here's the other side of the weekly planning sheet. And then the middle signature is a piece of scrapbook paper, and I folded it so that there are pockets on each side. And then on this side, I'm including a little journaling card that comes in one of the ephemera sets that I bought. See, I love the center. And then on the other side is just a scrap piece of the scrapbooking paper that I've used to make all of these. So that's that. And then you just slide the little thingy on like that. And then, like I said, I'm adding the note to the recipient in the front on this tag. And then I also laminated some of the pieces of ephemera from the sets and made little paper clips with them. Really, they're too big for this, but I'm adding them anyway, and whoever gets these can use them wherever they want. And so I've just laminated the little piece, I cut it out, and then on the back, these are like 1.5 or 2 inch circles that I just trimmed down to fit, and I used E6000 on these so that they are nice and sturdy, and hopefully they will not fall apart and will last a while. I wish that I had known more about the paper clips though. When I made them, I would have pushed the paper clip up higher so that it slides down onto the page further, but like I said, they can use it for whatever they want later on. And so I'm just going to show you how I made this. So here's the one. You can see the purple elastic is in there, and there's no holes. It's just wrapped around pretty firm. A little tip, if you guys are laminating these, when you do fold the creases, you got to be super gentle because this is the pin loop. This is the base of it. And what I did was I measured out a rectangle that I knew would be long enough, and then I notched the ends of it with my my envelope punch board, and then I've trained it around like a giant pin, but they are still creasing pretty badly when you fold it, but it's okay. As long as it works, it's good. So I'm going to try to get some of these creases out, and then let's see, for this one, let's do, I don't know, the green will do on it. We'll do a green one for this one too. And so I'm just going to try to train this a bit more. It's been sitting for days and days, so I don't know. It's just difficult to get it to curl once it's laminated like this, I guess. And yeah, basically I just do that a few times, and it helps quite a bit. So, whoops. I'm just going to use some Fabri-Tac and I'm going to glue it down to the edge so it can be drying while we trim down the pages. And it does go in pretty far, but I'm done with that because I think that it makes it a little sturdier than it would if it were just on the very edge of the page. And what I mean by that is I'm pushing it in on the paper a little ways just to ensure that there's not too much space for the pen, because if there is, it will fall out. And so you got to hold it down for a few. Make sure the little pen will fit in there. The lid on it is kind of hard to get around. And then as the Fabri-Tac dries, I'm just kind of maneuvering this little by little to make sure that it's nice and straight. April, these are going in Happy Meals, little notebooks that I made using my laminator. Just rub away any excess. That's one of the things I really love about Fabri-Tac and hot glue. So that the pen fits nicely, so that's good. I'm going to grab some binder clips. And that way I can just, mess in here. I can just add the binder clips to this thing so it holds it nice and firm as the Fabri-Tac dries. Hopefully it won't hurt the paper. I hope. Oh, that fits right over it. Okay, and so before I'm adding to the I'm adding to the ever-filling prize box. I do have to finish the little folder I made, but today I'm adding a pack of these doilies, and I'm adding this stamp set that I thought was really cute. Since we are sort of planner themed today, I thought this would match. It's got Monday through Friday, Saturday and Sunday date to do, and then it's got these little ones where you can fill in your calendar, today's goals. Really cute, because I'm adding these because the book that we're making today is going in the giveaway box. So there's a good mix of and store-bought in the giveaway. So let me grab the papers. And oh, I needed to show you too, these are the paper clips that I'm including with this one. So there's a cute skull guy and a little spider, and that's how they look on the back. The little ones are gold and the bigger ones are silver, but I didn't think it really mattered all that much. So here I've just got the same mix of papers that I used in the other ones. 2 regular notebook pages. I've got these miniature journal pages I'm going to cut down. 1 piece of graph paper. There is 2 of these parchment-like papers. 1 piece of craft. And then this is the weekly thing. So I'm just going to trim that down. Excuse me. And then a piece of black cardstock. And I'll add let's add an extra graph page. And these are the scraps for making them. So what I'll do is just cut a small tag from these. let's do a black spider web one for this one. So I'll do that last, but let's just go ahead and trim these pages down. So it's 5 inches wide, and I need to cut them, what did I say, 7 inches, I believe, 5 by 7. So we're going to cut them 5, lay that even. So just do it at almost 5, because some of them will probably have to be trimmed down even more, as you do. I'm just going to trim these up real quick, and then I'll show you. It's super easy. You guys, if you make journals, you know how to put these together, but it's always fun to craft along with someone, I suppose. Is everyone ready for Halloween? Well, I'm saying everyone, April, but it's just you and me. See how the lines on my paper trimmer are crooked. This is the weirdest paper trimmer on earth, because everything is like crooked. And so, am I doing this right? Yeah, I'm doing it right. Okay, so 7 divided by 2 is 3.5. So I'm just gonna go a little under 3.5 for the width. I mean the length. Yeah, the width. Sorry, the width of the single pages. Oh my goodness, can't think. And some of these I'm just cutting because they have the larger margins at the top. Some of them I'm cutting both of them, and some of them I'm just leaving that. Would it be called a margin or like a header and footer? I think that's probably more proper. Let me change the chat, I forgot. Aw, you don't want to dress up? Yeah, header footer. I think that would make more sense, because the margin is vertical, the sides. I don't know if it's the lines here. I think it's this piece. There's a little, see if I can show you this piece right here. It's this edge that you are supposed to square your paper on. I think it's crooked, because watch this. I don't know if you can see the difference in the width of this line here, this measurement line. You can't even see it here, and then here you can see all of it plus some. So it's really annoying, because every time I use it, I have to adjust each page as I cut it. God, and cut all of this notebook paper wrong. I am so glad I realized that. Ay, ay, ay. What am I doing? I have to do it this way. Duh. And if I remember, it's about the same. Yeah, and smaller. Okay, cool. Get off of there. What you doing right now? What you up to? I should have done this. Okay. Like that. And I did it so that you could see that this week we finish up the tags. And then to your piles, and then you need your cupcake. Ooh, yummy. What kind of cupcake do you have? I'll do this one this way. Oh, of course. Only the best thing. Only the best kind of cupcake or cake or anything. And then I'm gonna do this one just like I did the other one. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm using the 1/2 inch on my crocodile corner rounder to go ahead and do this one before and I don't know why I always have to do it twice. Like, it totally bothers me if I don't do it twice. I feel like I don't get the corner good enough unless I do it twice. I'm gonna give a little, whenever I make fold over pages, I always give a little bit of extra room from the fold, just in case I put it closer to the middle or something. I know I work a lot, everybody works differently, but I do plan ahead when I make books and stuff, but a lot of times I don't plan the order of my pages ahead of time. I mean, I might know like what pages I want on the outside or in the middle or something like that, but usually I don't plan the whole complete order of my pages. I just go with the flow. Now I'm just going to fold all of them. Make sure they are centered and lined up correctly because of my ridiculous paper trimmer. And then I'll punch the corners, and then all I'm going to do is put the pages in the order that I want them. And that's it. You just stick it in the book. That's why I wanted to make it like that, because I want the recipients to be able to reuse these too. Like, because I know I have some friends who will definitely use a little Halloween notebook all year round. So that way, when you fill the pages up, you can take them out and exchange them for more. Or you can change the order of them to fit your purposes. So Craft Jinx. That's funny. Girl, we've been jinxing all night. Earlier on the live stream with you and Priscilla, we kept saying the same thing at the same time, and it, like, of course it had a lag, so you didn't know that, but anyway, I thought it was funny. I'm not gonna make little folds on all of them, just a few. And I don't really care if the pages aren't perfectly flush with each other, because I think it gives it a little bit more character when they are different. But I do want most of them to be the same size. So that it's not all like wonky and stuff. If you know what I mean. I also need to figure out what kind of paper I want to put in the middle. I had been using like the single sheets that you get at Hobby Lobby because I had some left over from last year. And so yeah, I was just using those. And then this black one, I'm just going to fold in half and then make the little pockets. I'm just going to do them all the same. And try not to forget before I sew the edges and the pockets closed that I have to round the corners first, not last. I totally did that. On the first one I made, I forgot that I was going to round the corners, and I totally sewed the corners up and all that, and then I had to go back, round the corners, re-sew the edges. Oh, it was a mess. But it looks pretty cool. Alright, be screwing with me. Nope, that just won't do. I wish I could show you guys what I'm wearing. I have a giant jack-o'-lantern shirt on and my Halloween leggings. They're super cute. All I want to do is wear like Halloween themed stuff right now because it's fun. Yes, very festive. I don't do that at Christmas though. I don't do the ugly Christmas sweaters and stuff. Well, I do have some Christmas leggings, and I always have like holiday socks just because they're fun. Except for my Christmas ones, I'll wear those all year round. My leggings too, I don't care. Because basically, if I don't have anything to do, I live in leggings and a t-shirt. Don't come at me. That's mom life for you. Yoga pants and t-shirts, hunty. Okay. Now I'm gonna measure this out this one will be longest, so I don't have to. Let's see, is the other one a little shorter? Yeah, it's just slightly shorter, so I'm gonna go to the 8th line. Gosh. Everything always gets so crooked. I have a time when I have to cut pages for journals and stuff. I'm telling y'all, I need to get a new paper trimmer. So who am I to fuss at you about your scissors? When I am making it harder on myself with my paper trimmer. I'm trying to get sick this year more than ever. Like, I never get sick like that. And when I woke up this morning, everything was just stuffy, and I'm like, no, please no. But I mean, and two, like, this flipping weather here in Texas, I'm telling y'all, I thought when I lived in the Carolinas the weather was crazy. This place, nah. It can literally drop 30 degrees in like 2 hours. Yeah. Oh yeah, you know I've been taking my vitamins, drinking some hot tea, and orange juice. I ate some jalapenos the night before last too. Those are packed with vitamin C, in case anybody did not know that. And they are really good for you if you can tolerate the heat. I love peppers. Love hot peppers. But yeah, I am not excited about getting sick. So I may have to take a couple extra sips of my water tonight. While I'm on video, I mean. Okay. So I guess I will get my sewing machine out, but because I don't have like the camera set up, you're just gonna have an aerial view of it, so you won't be able to see like me making. You'll be able to see what I'm doing, but you won't be able to see like close up to my foot and all that. But I mean, you can sew, you don't have to sew them, you can glue them, of course, if you don't have a sewing machine or you don't want to do that. I just like the look of it, so that's what I'm doing. Got a little bit more seepage here. And I did really want to do the sewing with especially the pen holder because I really want it to be nice and sturdy. You can see I went back and forth a couple of times. But I mean, it's Halloween stuff. It's supposed to look grungy and cool. So I think, unless we have to trim the edges of the paper, we're done with the paper trimmer. One sec, guys. Had to turn the fan up just a little. It's getting hot in here. Cheers. I don't have water. I forgot I have blue raspberry Kool-Aid. Haven and I made it earlier for dinner. Okay, so I'm just going to figure out the order I want the papers to go. This one I'm going to center it between most of them. I've got 3 of these and 1 of the craft, so let's go with a grid, 1 of these. Let's go with the plain paper with the flip, and I forgot to do these corners. Hello everyone, just joining. How are you guys? What's going on? Thank you for stopping by. Do that one. We'll do 1 of these. Let's do the craft. And then we'll go back to the grid paper, except make sure the fold's on this side because I have another one on that side. Do another of the lined papers. We'll do the planner paper. Do this one. And this paper here, I'll show you real quick because it's right behind me. I got, I think 3 or 4 of these at Office Depot. Was it last year? I think it was last year because I shared a couple of these with some people, I think. But these are like refill blocks for little journals, and they had these for like 10 cents at Office Depot. And I tell my friends all the time, you guys, if you have an Office Depot, particularly Office Depot, I'm not sure about Office Max because I don't go there very often, but Office Depot always has really great clearance stuff different times of the year, especially like after school shopping is over with and everybody's, you know, done with all that. Hi, Mr. Victor. Thank you so much for joining. How are you? But yeah, you guys always check your local Office Depot for clearance sales throughout the year because they really do have some fantastic stuff. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Okay, now I need to choose the center paper. So let me grab I do have 1 more of these. What else do I have in here? What else? What else? Oh, I have this one that I can use. And what else? I do have a couple of hats. Sorry, I've got them all. I'm just over here. I have my I have a big shelf behind me where I keep my papers and such, and I'm just trying to find some cute ones. Let's just go with these for now. And the cover, no, orange and purple don't look bad. Oh, I forgot. I already made the elastic for this one, and it's orange. So let's just do it the orange one. That'll be fun. Yeah, we'll just do the orange one. And it's got spiders, so. And this is also from Hobby Lobby. So I'm just gonna, what was the 5? And then, okay, so 3.5, let's do almost an inch fold over, so 3.5, 4.5. So I'm scoring it at almost 4.5. Trim it down. And now we have an extra sheet to make one of the little tags with. Okay, and then the paper width is 3.5, so I'm gonna go quite below that. Actually, this little spider fell off. I have to fix him. Let's just measure what I did in this one. That way I'll know for sure. It's 3.25. Okay. So yeah, we're definitely gonna have to trim some of these edges, but that's okay. So 3.25. Oh, I forgot. I was gonna do it like this. So when you open it to the center, you'll. Oh my gosh, I can't get it open. You get the full effect. I was like, where's my score line? There it is. I hope everyone is doing well. And if you do go trick-or-treating or go to a party tomorrow night, please, please choose safety over everything else, because safety is important. Yeah, that's good enough. So let's do the edges of the papier. Okay. Now I guess let's see how everything fits together. You're gonna be safe in your craft space. I hear you, girlfriend. Forgot a corner. Okay, so we are definitely gonna have to ink from the craft paper and on, trim the edges. Yes, I'm showing you how I made this. I was sort of inspired by planners. That's why I did like the laminated cover and such. It's got an elastic closure, and it's just a notebook, but the signatures aren't bound. They're just loose so that you can, you know, pull the pages out and fill it back up when you're done. And it's got a little pen holder and stuffs. Just something to throw in your pocketbook, throw in your car, throw on your desk. Okay. But I wanted to laminate. Well, first of all, my husband bought me a brand new laminator not too long ago, so I've been wanting to play with it. Yeah, it's sort of like a mini journal. To laminate, the recipient, you can reuse the cover, and it's, you know, it'll last a little while at least. But yeah, I really did want to play with my laminator some more too, so. All that fun stuff. I'm going to do a few at a time. These I'm just going just over 3.25, because the center pages need to be 3.25. And I'm going to have to redo the edges because I was trying to move too fast. See, it's a good thing I did not make that fold over too long, because then I would have to redo the order of the pages. Oh, and after I do the mini journal, I'm going to show you how these are for Happy Mails, for Halloween Happy Mails. So I'm sending the notebooks as a gift, and then I'm going to show you how I made this packaging here for some other items that I'm sending out. And I really like that. It turned out so cool. I think it's nice and gory. I did a lot of, as Priscilla says, spoopy stuff for the Happy Meals, so I wanted to add a little bit of gore in there too. Okay, I think this is going to be much better. Maybe, yeah, I'm going to have to do these two too. Two. So basically, I did the corner punching for nothing. For nothing. It's kind of okay because that one was crooked. But since I cut these together, oh, and this this little notebook that I'm making is going to be added to the giveaway box for the giveaway that I'm doing. So that's fun. Need my son here so we can have like a DJ or something. He always makes it way more fun with his silly little jokes and stuff. If I could actually sing, I would, but I cannot sing. Me too. I think it's really great because it's very handheld. Hi, how are ya? Thank you for joining. Which one did I do first? But yeah, it's pretty much the size of my hand. It's, what did I say it was? It's 3.5 by 5. With the laminate, it's just over that. But I'm not counting that. I'm counting the size of the actual cover paper that I got. And like I said, when I get done with these, I'm going to pull my sewing machine out, do the pockets, and sew the little pin holder on to the cover. So that'll take a few minutes, but won't be too bad. And it might be a little loud, but I don't know. I don't really know what else to do. I really need to get a tripod, but until then, you're stuck with this. You're stuck with me being loud. And one camera angle. Just this one. That's it. That's all you get. Oh. That should be good now. Totally put those in upside down. I am making, I'm showing you how I made this. It's like a little notebook with a laminated cover and a little pen holder. And I am giving these as gifts in Halloween Happy Meals that I'm sending out tomorrow on Halloween. Oh my goodness. But hey, it's better late than never, and it's the thought that counts, right? I mean, right? Oh my goodness. I'm telling y'all. But I do know that a few of my friends did October dailies this year, so if they haven't finished those, they can always use some of the goodies for that. Okay. This orange piece is bothering me a little bit. Oh, how am I going to do that? Me too. I totally want to make more of these for Christmas because, oh my goodness, you guys, these would be perfect for Christmas because you can use these as your gift list books or little recipe books in your kitchen because they're laminated. They won't get messy food on them, and if they do, it'll be easy to wipe it clean. Ooh, great idea. Great idea, great idea. Okay. All right. Perfecto. I'm gonna grab my sewing machine, guys. Yes. Aw. Dude, you sent her some amazing and beautiful fabrics. I know that made her day. It made April's day. It was very sweet of you. Oh my gosh, look how close my sewing machine is to the camera. Oh goodness. Suppose you guys could take a snack break while I do this, if you want. But I am, plug her up. I'm just using some black thread, and all I'm gonna do, I'm gonna sew these pockets closed here and around the edges of the black page. I'm gonna do the same thing with the center page, and I think that's it for the papers. And then sew the, where'd the cover go? Here it is. I've had this clipped. I'm going to, because this is glued, but I'm going to go back and do 2 rows of sewing for the little, gosh, I forget what it's called, a little pin holder there. Just to show you guys, this is a Pilot V5, one of my most favorite pins ever, and it will absolutely fit in here. So just a regular size pen or pencil, but I'm sure you would want a pen. So yeah, I'm so sorry y'all cannot see the sewing machine. I'm really sorry. I'll try to hurry. Luckily, I've already made this. It's 12:12 here. Happy Halloween. Yay. So happy you guys. Okay, so I'm just using a zigzag stitch, and I'm gonna sew these pages in the pin holder really quick, and then I'm not gonna talk while I do this because I don't know how loud it's gonna be to you guys, and I don't want it to be super annoying. So, yeah, I'll be done in just a few moments. I think I did. Oh, it's not too loud. sure you do your back stitches, folks. It makes everything you're sewing much more sturdy, and it keeps the stitches from coming out, which is something that really can happen a lot with paper if you're not careful. Okay, got the first one done. I'm going to do the middle now. And I'm not like inking the edges of anything in here. I don't think it's necessary. The corners here. I'm going forward, going back, and then going back forward. I just feel like it makes it a bit more durable, in my opinion. I mean, it's just a personal thing. I'll tie the strings just to make sure they stay. So that's those. Now I'm going to reinforce the pin holder by sewing the edge. And I'm using the widest sag stitch. I'm gonna have to go a little bit slower with this one because it's such a thick layer and I don't want to break my needle, so just give me just a sec. And I'm also doing the triple stitch for each layer of this as well. Done. I think that's all I have to sew. Is that it? Center page, pin holder. Yes, that's it. But I am out because for the second project that I'm showing you guys, I also sew the edges of the paper together. So I'm just going to cut the strings here. Okay, so that's the pin loop. And I like that it looks a little messy and Frankensteinish. Like I said, I think with Halloween crafts, things they don't necessarily need to be pristine. I think it makes it more fun and gives it a lot more character when it's not perfect. I know you guys know what I mean, so I'm going to tie off the edges here because I do leave the strings. I always leave the strings, guys. So whoever the winner is of my giveaway that receives this in their package, if the strings bother you, you can just trim them down. Just trim them down to the knot. That's all you have to do. I'm really excited about the giveaway because the box is almost full and I can't wait to see who wins. I'm not, you know what? I'm not going to ask a question today because I know I've been asking questions every time I add something to get to the giveaway box. What I'm going to do is, if you are interested in being entered in the giveaway, just comment down below. Let me think. Because the rules were that whoever comments on every video where I've asked the question or said, you know, you need to comment down below is entered into the giveaway. And right now there aren't that many people. So, yeah, I'm gonna keep to the same rules. Just comment down below. Just comment. I don't care what you put. You can put anything you want. But if you are still interested, please tell me. And then if you have not commented on the other questions that I had for the other videos, you should go back and watch them and figure out what you need to answer for the questions and do so. Because I think I said I was going to end the giveaway on, oh my gosh, November 3rd or something. Now I've forgotten. Okay, got the pages done. So all I'm going to do is make sure they're nice and straight. And I'm just going to elastic. Like I said, I did notch the edges here. Oh my goodness, I have no nails and I can't grab it. So that the elastic stays put where it's supposed to be. And there we go, guys. Let me find, here are the paper clips that I made. I got to, let's cut down the little tag that we're going to add. So I'm just going to cut it 2.5 by about 4. That should work. And we'll just put that in these. Yeah, that works. It's just a little extra sheet of paper, just for funsies. And then here is the piece of ephemera that I have for this one. I don't have any more journaling cards. I think that's why I did that. And then here is the laminated journal card for this one that you can use to put washi tape on. You can use it as a little bookmark. You can take it out and put it in something else if you want to. And then I did pre-make a tag for this one. I'll show you how I made the tag really quick. I'll just make a new one because it's really easy. And I've got Distress Oxide in Black Soot, Wilted Violet, and Seedless Preserves, and I'll just use those. And also, let's switch the green pen for an orange one so it matches the elastic. And these are colored pens, like the same color as the barrel, which is really cool. So this writes orange, which I think is super cute. And that will, well, if I can get it in there, there we go. That will match the elastic that I've made. So let's stick in the paper clips. which are ridiculously oversized, but in here, just take it out and use it in whatever you like. I just wanted to add the fun as well. The little spider up front. Okay, so it'll be packaged up like this. And let's get another little spider charm to add to the elastic. And these are the Tim Holtz ones. Super cute. Okay, and what I'm going to do is just like triple tie him to one of these and then trim them down. Not one of them, both of them. I'm taking my son trick-or-treating tomorrow, so that's where we're going. I don't go to parties. I ain't about that life no more, not really. So yeah, we take our son trunk-or-treating and take him downtown when they have like the little walk. They have like a little Halloween walk downtown here. And all the little shop owners like decorate the fronts of their shops, and they hand out candy and apple cider and all kinds of fun stuff. So there's the little Spidey, and there's the elastic, and then we're going to add the, I don't know, maybe I'm not going to add it because the little spider fell off of this one. And see, I sewed this onto the here. So what I'll do is, I'll add we'll add a green. I have these, but they're super huge. Well, let's do that one. It's cute. So I'll just glue this here and then maybe tie it to the tag or something, and that way whoever gets this can use it for whatever they want. So I'm gonna need a baby wipe because I always get messy. We'll make the tag really quick, and then I'll show you how. See, I told you April it would end up being 2 hours. I'll show you how I made the other thing, which won't take half as long, I don't think. So I need seedless preserves, wilted violet, black soot. Also, another little tip for you guys. I was watching a card making video. If you use distress oxides, one of the things they always said was to not cross-contaminate the distress oxides with the distress inks, you know, because they're chemically very different. So you may end up messing up one or the other, and also to try not to cross-contaminate the colors. So I try not to do that. And the only reason why I don't stick my sponges on the bottom is because I stack these in a drawer. So I'm just going to just do a little ombre effect and then do black around the edges. Excuse me. Was so thirsty. And yeah. How did I do this one? Okay. We'll do seedless preserves on the top. And I'm just going every way, left and right. Y'all know how to do this. Just takes a minute because of the blending, and I'm of course going to make it more concentrated up towards the top, and then I'm going to very lightly blend down, down, down. Okay, let me grab my other thing here. I only have 2. I really need to get a set of these. And we'll do the wilted violet. If this is shaking the camera, I'm really sorry, guys. Go over here and do it. gonna, when I get to the center, I'm using a lighter pressure. So I'm going to go back and forth a few times with each color to make sure they're blended well. And then we will add the black soot. Probably blast it with the heat gun for a sec. And then you guys can help me pick a stamp for it. The stamp I used on Dinka Dinka Doo stamp, but it's one of the older ones. I bought a bunch of them off of eBay. But I do know that they're older ones. But they didn't come with the packages. I think this lady was like just selling part of her stash or something. She was destashing. I think I got like 10 of them or something. I'll show you. They're really cute. Super, super cute. I think that's good enough. Put this back in the bag here. Clean up my mess. I hate to waste that ink. Oh, it kills me every time. Every time I watch a video of somebody wiping up their mat and they're like, don't use the ink. Ugh. But I got to for purposes of trying to go fast. First, I'm just going to do this lightly, get the majority of the ink off of here, and make sure that the edges are covered. And I'm going to do the back as well, because on the back I'm going to write a note to the recipient. I usually hold tags and stuff up that I'm inking, because I hate when you get that kind of thing when you do this. Oh my gosh, that blend though. Okay. I know the lighting is so off here, but I'm just going to do the back. Just a little. I don't know. I think these are 7 Gypsies tags, and whatever paper that they are made out of, it's not that great for blending at all. But you just have to work at it for a minute, and it'll get there. This is normally what I do, because I think it gives it a more organic shape to the edges. You know where you blend the ink onto there? Should do an inking video. I think that's good enough. And then I have plenty of space to write a little note there. Do just a little bit more up here at the top. Okay. Thank you guys. Thank you, April. Sorry, I'm just now seeing your comments. Let me. Oh, I'm gonna blow blast it really quick with the heat gun and make sure it's completely dry before I stamp on it. Sorry, I just had to plug it in. It's slippery. Okay, I think that's good enough. Alright, I forgot was I took a little spider web stamp and I did a little bit in the ground. This is it's one of the cigar boxes I find at the flea market. This is the stamp that I used. I'll show you. You can barely see it. What is stuck to my finger? Yeah, you can see it. I took the black soot oxide and used this in the back just to give it more texture. So I'll do that. But I think with this one, I'm going to use the Wilted Violet. That'll be fun. And these are from that Miss Sparkle & Co. from Joann's. Literally, I think they were, yeah, everything's $1.99. So really great deal for those stamps. Just in case you were wondering where they came from. I'm not even going to take the back acetate off. I'm just going to grab some little spots here. Yeah, that looks cool. Just to add a little bit of extra texture. Because we love texture on this channel. Let's get this big one here. Cute. Okay, that's good enough. Oh my gosh. I wish I could go to Michael's. They had some really cute stuff this year. I did get a few things that I ordered online. I did get their stamps, well, 3 of the stamp sets. I had to order that mess early, y'all. And then, oh wait, where's the backing? A few of my very sweet friends. One of my very sweet friends. Where did the acetate go? Girl, where? Oh my gosh. Okay, there it is. I could not see it. Yeah. You really don't need to spend any money, but you need to get the items. So, you know, forever a struggle. This one is also from Joann's, by the way. Love this. Love the coffin and how cute they look. Funsy, spoopy. Okay. These are the ones that I got in that little haul. This is the one, they all came together. This is the one I used on the other tag. It's like my favorite one. This one's also really cute. And these are all miniature. I know that they're Inka Dinka Doo, but I don't think that they're making these anymore. Love the little candelabra and the spooky house. This one has a vampire. He says Blood Ruse. I love the coffin. This one's cute. Sun Ghost, super cute. Love the cauldron. We might use that one. Little spooky word. A werewolf. and a moon. And then this one's like a pirate flag. And that reminds me, this also came in that set, and I'm going to throw this in the giveaway box because I have a lot of stamps like that. So that's going in the giveaway box. And pretty sure most of these were brand new too, just without packaging. So what do you guys think? Thank you, eBay, y'all. I'm telling you. I think it was an auction and I paid like $6 or something for these. I don't want to use those. I like the werewolf, he's cute. I like the ghosts, maybe for this tag, or where's the cats? Did I already put them down here? Maybe the cat. He's kind of cool. Or I can do this one like I did on the other one with a cauldron fit, or the what do you guys think? Should we do the cat? Alright, YouTube's giving me grief. Sorry, I had to reconnect, I guess. So should we do the ghost, the cat, the cauldron, or the spellbook, you guys? What you saying? What you saying? I like the cauldron. I also like the cat, though. Cauldron or cat? Spellbook? Okay. Alright. Spellbook. I'll do the spellbook then. It's my favorite, too. Okay. I'm just going to use archival ink. What? This is my favorite. And I got this from the Dollar Tree, y'all. It's just the perfect size and the perfect weight. Because, you know, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but if you have a few different they're really used than all of my other ones. But then the really thinner ones, you have to be, you have to realize they're gonna move with you. So, I mean, they're great for like mixed media and stuff, or larger stamps. But anyway, my point is, this is my favorite acrylic block, and it costed me $1 at the Dollar Tree. So, yeah. The Dollar Tree has been selling like stamps and stuff this past year. Some are cute, some aren't so cute. But the acrylic blocks, you might still be able to find one. I honestly wish I'd bought 2. I think I did buy some to gift, but I wish I'd have kept 2 for myself. I guess I don't really need it though. I just want to make sure that this stamps really well. Okay. Cute. I'm going to blast it real quick. Okay. You did. They're awesome, man. It's my favorite one, I swear, and I have a bunch of them. I think I have a couple of Fiskars ones. I have a big, giant Dylusions one that I use for my big stamps. I think I have, I think I bought a couple of, like a pack of Bow Bunny ones from Tuesday Morning. Because they were like different sizes than what I had. I'm glad you guys chose the spellbook. It was a good choice. But yeah, out of all of those, this one's my fave. Alright, so that's basically it for the little notebooks. Now I'm going to really, really quickly show you how I made this. I think it's really cool. This cool packaging that I made. And so what I'll do is, like I said, I will write the note, add some twine, and then just slide it in behind the elastic. And this one is done, guys. This is going into the giveaway box. So yay! Super cute. I'll just glue the little Spidey on there, add it to the tag. Oops. Okay, now I want to show you how I made this. Thank you guys. Thank you, Nicole. So I want to show you how I made this, and the reason why I made this, okay, number one, like I said, I did like fun spoopy type stuff, which my friend Priscilla released the Crafted. She says spoopy because it's not really scary, which I think is cute. So a lot of the stuff I did is that sort of theme, and I love grunge, and I love, like, you know, gory, scary movies, so I kind of wanted to embody that aspect of Halloween as well. And so I also have this huge medical dictionary. I have a couple, and this one I have so many pages in, and so I wanted to use some of the pages. And so what I did was, you know, because the pages are quite thin, it's a large dictionary, I found some pages with some cool, like, definitions on them and stuff. Like, most of the ones I found had, like, parasites and skin-related stuff, which I thought was fun. And I just took my Craft Bond glue stick and glued the page down onto some craft card. And then all I'm going to do, I didn't even ink the edges, guys. I'm just going to cut it to size. I'm going to stamp on it. And I've used these really fun Inkadinkado stamps. I got these off of Amazon. Really cool. I've wanted these forever. And then just stamped them all over with some mixed media ink. And then at the corner here, I've stamped this one from Stampendous. Another one I've wanted for a long time, and I think I got this on Amazon as well. And what's the name of this? It doesn't say. It may have said it on the plastic. Oh, here it is. CRR311. It says 2018, so there's the number if you guys are interested. And this stamp set is called Bloody Scene. And this one's from 2015. So there's that. Okay, but anyway, that's the stamps that I use. And I just stamped all over the page. And then we'll sew it together and then add the little bow that I made. And I made the bow out of this cute package of gauze that I got from Target this year. I wish they had more than one. I could only find one. I would have bought like 6 packages of this. I love it. It's like cheesecloth, but it's stretchy, guys. It is so perfect for making bows. And then I took a little sentiment piece, which is these little chipboards here. And I'll just take one of the little flags because it fits nice and neat up on there. And for the element on the bow, all I did was I used some of these skeleton parts that I had left over from the cloche video that I did. And I thought for one of them it would be super cute if I crossed like 2 legs. So we may do that one for this, or we may do this rib cage that doesn't have any arms. Let's do the 2 legs. I think that'll be really fun, right? Let's do that. We'll do the 2 cross legs for this one. Okay, so yeah, that's basically all I did. It's so easy to make this. And I've used Archival Jet Black, and then this is the mixed media ink. It's Memento Lux Love Letter. And it's like the nicest red that I have. Is that what I use? No, I'm a liar. I am a liar. I'm pretty sure I use Barn Door Oxide. Let me grab that really quick. Oh my goodness. So sorry, I totally forgot. Yeah, I used Barn Door because out of all of the reds that I have, I think that one looked the most bloody. At least it did before it dried and got that like cloudiness, but I'm sorry guys. I was wrong. that's what I used. So let's get started on this, and I'll show you how I made it. Oh, by the way, I'm not going to pull everything out because I want it to be a surprise for the recipients, which, anyway, it's the end. But anyway, you know what? I'll show you. Inside, I've just got all of the stamped, I'll take them out. So I stamped out a bunch of images to share with my friends. And I even stamped out a couple of the embalming, the one on the front of the package. And so I've just stamped out a bunch of images for my friends to share with them, and I wanted a place to stick them all in. And then I also made everyone 2 these altered paper clips with the cute eyeballs. So it was a good place to put them since, you know, eyeballs are body parts, and they go well with the theme. And then I altered this white bag here, and it's just got more stamps in it. I just used red acrylic paint, painted the front, and then stamped those animal bones stamps from Michaels on here. And I used the eyeball to close it. Aren't they cute? They're so easy to make too, especially the big ones, because you can just hot glue the two together over the paper clip. And then I'm also including a library card and pocket that I've just used my Halloween roller stamp on. So that's what's inside of it. I mean, it's not, you know, that spectacular, but I just really wanted a place to put everything. And then I just tied some ribbons around these adorable bone pins that I got from Dollar General this year. Just some fibers. And so when I tuck it in there, it kind of sticks out the top, and I love the way that looks. So let's measure how I cut it, which I guess it doesn't really matter, but it's about 9 by 6. It doesn't matter because I think I just cut it down to kind of get the edges nice and neat. So I'm going to sit down, guys, and do that. And the only challenge is trying to get them, you know, both the same size, or roughly the same size. So I'm just going to trim these down a little. And what did I say the width was? Whoops, sorry guys. It is about 6 1/4. So we'll just do 6 1/4, and I'm going to trim it where the long edge is. And then I'm going to trim, that's what I did. I trimmed the bottom to the very edge of the last words. And then the top I just trimmed down a little. So that's what I'm going to do. Still struggling with this crooked paper cutter. And what did I say? 6 1/4? Yep. 6 1/4. Okay, and then the great thing about these two is that they don't have to be perfect. You know what I mean? It's gory, it's grungy, it's fun. Okay, that's it, guys. That is it. Just cut them, and let's round the corners really quickly. And then we're just going to have fun with stamping, sew it together, and you have a little pocket for adding little Happy Meal gifts for your friends. Oh, sorry, I had to have some Kool-Aid. So I'm just going to use these. This is the front, and I love how these stamps have the drippy I stamped out the Drippy Top food. I love stamping with oxide ink. Does anybody else? It works way better on rubber stamps, I found, than acrylic, but it does still work with acrylic, and I still use it, but or what is it, photopolymer is what it's called. But with the red rubber stamps, I found that it covers them so much better. So we're just going to, let's do it over here. Just let me stamp that down. That's the only way I get to buy from Michaels, is to order online. But if you guys, what my suggestion is to try and go to your local scrapbook store and support them as much as you can, because I think one day they're going to be gone. I really do. I think that one day the online shopping and these big market stores, these chains, I think they're dying out, scrapbook stores, and it's really sad, because I love that one-on-one personal experience. You know, the lady that owns my local scrapbook store, she knows me. You know what I'm saying? And like, she's always like, hey Shayna, what you working on this time, and stuff like that. And she will order anything for me, anything at all. And I mean, of course you're going to pay a little bit extra, but I mean, in my opinion, they deserve it. You know, they work really hard. And plus you get things like, my scrapbook store has and of course they sell mixed media stuff too. I think a lot of people are misled by that, but like my lady runs, like, she does these garage sales like quarterly, which is so fun because all the ladies from the community get to come in the store and, you know, sell all the stuff they don't want anymore, and you get it for ridiculously cheap. Like, last birthday, and I found so many like vintage stamp sets, Stampin' Up stamp sets that were brand new, guys, and you know how expensive those things are. And normally, like, Stampin' Up is so not my style, but I did manage to find some pretty neat ones, and yeah, for really great prices. So let's do it. Let's kind of do it here. But yeah, anyway, that's my support your local scrapbook store. Sorry, I was not looking at the chat, so I don't know what I missed. Anyway, I love this stamp set so much. It is really cool. Play cool. Let's do this one. What I miss? What are you guys talking about? I love thrift stores. Oh my gosh. What are y'all talking about? Yeah. Yeah. They're just not, I don't know, especially nowadays, they are so modern. I don't really dig, I mean, okay, I'm not trying to rag the style. I mean, you like what you like, it doesn't matter. I just like more stuff like this, vintagey, grungy, different. Like, I found actually April's birthday is a week after mine, and at that garage sale, it was not Stampin' Up, but it was some off-brand I'd never heard of, and I found a stamp set with like vintage-looking dolls that I gifted her for her birthday. Really amazing, but like they don't have stuff like that anymore, you know what I mean? That's why I like buying a lot of my stamp sets now off of eBay and stuff like that, and Amazon, because you can find old stuff, like really cool stuff that you would not normally find anywhere else because it's discontinued or the company doesn't exist anymore. But yeah, that Stampin' Up stamp set that I did get was like postal stuff, and it had like a suitcase stamp in it because I really like the airmail theme. But postal is pretty generic image. You can use it on anything really, in mixed media or scrapbooking or journal making, you know. But it had, you know, all those kind of, oh no. Well, we know where this hand's going. Let's see if I can, I got it a little, it's a little messed up, but maybe I can, no I'm not, because I'm going to put the skull stamp on the other side. You can try to sell them. People will buy them. For sure. eBay. Do it on eBay, girlfriend. Try it out anyway. Remember when I said that I didn't think this live stream was going to take 2 hours, April? I lied. Yeah, that's true. The Facebook Marketplace. Yes, absolutely. You know, I've actually heard too, like a lot of people will go dumpster diving behind, like, you know, they do it for makeup and stuff, which I would never, but, unless it was like, I was about to do it again, guys, unless it was like sealed in a pack. No, 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 no. That's not going anywhere near my face. But like, I swear I heard somebody talk about behind a craft store, a Michael's or something. But flea markets are pretty much my jam. You guys, if I don't quit losing stamp block, maybe I should be quiet because I can't stamp and talk at the same time. See how I put the hands like you're like somebody was crawling up the paper? Thought it was cute. And then I'm just going to add a little bit of all of it. I'm going to put the splatters everywhere. Put a couple of these thumbprints, which I think are pretty neat. I think I ended up putting them everywhere. This one isn't getting good ink though. There we go. It's good enough. Let's do this big splattery one. I feel like if you don't do this a certain way, you cannot get good coverage. Okay. Wow, look at that one, was perfect. No, just an hour or two. Our chat's not weird. We are still in, it's an hour and 48 minutes. Not too bad. I'm almost done. I mean, I should have known that it would take a little bit because I'm doing 2 projects in one. Essentially, this is day 10 and day 11 projects that I'm doing in one video. And I really, I cannot even tell you guys how much it means to me that you are hanging out with me. Thank you so much. Let me get my itty bitty block. See how much thicker the Fiskars one is? Super thick. Where are you at, Nicole? Where do you live? Because I'm an hour behind you, so you must be on the East Coast. I'm Central. New Jersey. Sorry, that was terrible. I'm in Texas, but I'm not from here, so it's not a Texas accent. It's all Carolinian, baby. My stamp didn't come back. Oh, that worked out good. Look at that. I didn't even mean to do that. That's so cool. Let's just do a couple more here and there. Oh my gosh, the stamp doesn't want to stay on there. It must be dirty. Okay. Oh, there's ink on the block. That's why. It's okay, April. I'm almost finished anyway. I need to get my behind to bed as well, but I'm almost done here. Thank you so much for being here, dude. I so appreciate it. He said, you're typing weird. That's me every day. I don't have to be tired to do that. Good night. Thank you so much for hanging out. Won't miss much. That's good enough, right? Yeah, that's good enough. Okay, now I'm just going to stamp the skull stamp on the front piece. And also, while I'm at it, No, I'll do it later. I was gonna say I was gonna stamp. I could go ahead and stamp the 2 extras that I'm gonna put inside as a gift, but I can do that later. Where's my stamp? There it is. This stamp is so neat. Oh my goodness. Okay. Get it nice and inked up so that I get a good image. It's got to go through all the other stuff, all the other ink. And I'm going to put it on this side since that the image from the dictionary is there. See if I can do it without screwing it up. My hand's shaking. Okay. Sorry if I was like right on top of the microphone when I did that. Excuse me. I just hope that I didn't move the stamp when I was placing it down. It's the only thing I really hate about these big stamps is having to stand up and do so much work. Okay. Yay! It's good. It didn't get every... Well, no, it did because there's not... I was going to say it didn't get the line, but there's not one on this side. You know what? I need to get a clean baby wipe. The stamp cleans off so easily too. Oh my goodness. All right, that's the gist of that. So just want to make sure. I'm going to blast it with the heat gun really quick. Okay. Now all I need to do is, did I notch the top of that? No, I didn't. So I'm just gonna bring my sewing machine back and sew the edges together really quickly. Oh my goodness, I'm dropping things. Oh, what's happened here? Oh, I unplugged it. That's what's happening. Okay. Once again, just use the zigzag stitch because it's easy, fast, and more durable than the straight. And I'm not even going to glue the edges together. I'm just going to hold it together like this. Try to keep it straight and get it sewn shut. Actually, I am going to use a binder clip to hold the top in place. So I've just done that. Now, excuse me for just a moment, I'm going to sew the edges together. Once again, I can't go too awfully fast because it's so thick. All done. So let me move this baby out of the way. Definitely my baby. I love my sewing machine. I'm going to tie the ends once again because this is something that's going to be opened and closed and stuff, and I really don't want the edges to have any opportunity to unravel. Okay, trim them down just a bit. Okay, and now I'm going to grab my glue gun. And hot glue the bow and the skeleton pieces on it. Sorry, that was kind of loud. So let's see. Here's my gauze. I'm gonna make a bow with this, and it's cool because gosh, I wish I could have found another one of these. I also need to trim these little connector pieces. I'm going to trim them off of here so it looks more realistic. See, that looks way better, which, I mean, technically this should be longer than this, but I guess, well, I forgot about the hip joint, but let's just take it off anyway. Okay. And let's pick a sentiment too. Trick or treat, happy Halloween. Well, aren't you spooktacular? That's funny. Let's do that one. I like that one. Okay, I'm just going to set that to the side there. And now all I'm going to do is just make a little bow with this. I'm going to stretch it out a little because it doesn't really take a whole lot. This stuff is so cool. I really need to find some more. Maybe I can find it somewhere else. I said we. Yeah, you don't need a lot at all because as it stretches, it still retains its shape, but you can stretch it out just a little bit. So no, we need a little bit more than that. Okay. Oh my gosh, I just love the way the bows look with this. And I'll even rough it up just a little bit. And I'm going to keep this guy too when I get done with the gauze because he's so cute. And I can add him into a Halloween journal next year. And kind of rough the edges of this just a little bit. Make sure it's pretty even. I mean, it doesn't have to be super perfect. Just kind of work it a little bit, get it looking real used. That. Isn't it cool? Got glue gun. Forgot all about it. Forgot to plug it up. You guys about ready for bed? I know I am. And I'm out of Kool-Aid now. So I'll like cross the legs. That's so cute. And ooh, you know what? I'm gonna grab some. I've got some extra string right here. I don't even know where this came from. I think it's from when I was doing the spider. Me and Haven did the spider thing. I'm gonna not do them like perfectly like this. I'm gonna do them a little bit crooked and like tie a string around them because that'll help hold it together better. Let's see if I can do this. It's really difficult to work with these. Just got to get something started here. Here we go. And just tie a knot. Probably like a triple knot. It'll also give a little bit of extra something for the glue stick. The hot glue to stick to. I said glue stick, glue. Yeah, it's getting too late. Okay. That's it for that. And then literally all that I'm gonna do is glue the bow on. Sort of down just a little and mostly centered. Just a tiny bit. Okay. Glue the little legs on there. Try to hide that little bit of like seeping glue there. And then all I'm going to do is glue the very corner of this. Get off of me. I mean the edge, sorry. Just do the very edge and kind of tuck it up under here. Seriously, that is so cute. Okay, I'm just gonna hold that for a sec. Okay, all done. Now all I gotta do is add everything. Wait. Yeah, this is the one. So this is the envelope, or the bag, the painted bag that I'm adding to this one. It's got a cat on it. So I'm going to fold front down and add this one because it's got the little striped thing, but this paper clip is a little bit stronger. And so we'll add that, and then I need to cut this down some. So it will fit. Okay. So we can stick that in there. And for now, I'm just going to stick this on top of here because what I want to use this one is to put together, I can't talk. I'm going to stamp this out a couple of times to add to each of these little envelope thingies, pockets that I'm making. Because like I said, I made these to store these stamped images that I'm sharing. And then I'm going to put this in the bag. And then it's cool because they can reuse this packaging every year if they want to. And then I'm going to take some black eyelash trim and also some of this stuff. I love this stuff. Oh my goodness, it is so neat. And I think I also used some black sequin trim. So let me, here it is. So I'm going to get some of that. About the same length as this one. And I think I cut this a little bit thinner. What is the best way to do this? I think that's good. And then I'm just going to like wrap all of these together. Or not wrap, but I'm going to stick all of them together. And I did that one way too long. It's okay. and then center fold it like this, and then I'm just gonna do this number here, wrap it around and stick the ends through the loop. And it's going to be a little tedious because of the sequin trim, but then you just pull it tight and see it. Instead of, like, you know, tying in a knot, they can take this off and use this as well for a project. And then, ah, tore that one. Great going, girl. Ay, ay, ay. I'm gonna throw it in the bag anyway. Totally gonna do that. Let's get this extra off. Eyelash trim everywhere, and then I'm just gonna make sure the lid's on secure and stick it in there. And with everything, you know, stacked together there. Actually, forgot about this. It does stick out a little bit, which is cool. And I forgot what I was doing with the bigger eyeball paper clip, is that I was just sticking it on the edge of the front there. Or maybe no, I didn't. I was going to do that, but I didn't. So that's that. That is the packaging for Happy Mail or whatnot. I mean, you can make smaller versions of these and add them to your journals. These are basically, they're handmade gift bags, you know. But I used the medical dictionary pages and the bloody handprints and stuff. It makes it look so cool. But it was super easy to put it together, stitching, no glue required, just a little bit of stamping and a few supplies. I love the way this turned out. Absolutely love it. Okay, that is it for episodes 10 and 11. This is episodes in one, and I'm also going to do a double dose tomorrow too. And don't forget to come back tomorrow, because as well as live streaming on my channel for the final project, I'm also going to be live streaming on Instagram with Pink Oddbird. We're going to do a collaboration and show you how to make some. We're just going to have fun. It's going to be laid back. It's not going to be too structured. We're just going to have a little bit of crafting, Halloween crafting time together, and chat up with you guys and have a little bit of fun. And that's going to be the last two episodes of 13 Days of Halloween Crafts. There are a lot of things that I did not do that I really wanted to do, but I can maybe save them for next year. So yeah, I showed you how I made this super fun little easy notebook, and yeah, a little bit of packaging to share with your crafty friends. I really appreciate you guys hanging out with me. And everybody watching the playback, thank you so much. Help me out. Press the like button, subscribe if you haven't. I've got a lot more fun stuff coming for Christmas, and I'm so excited. I cannot wait to start doing Christmas crafts. Yeah, also, please don't forget, if you want to enter the giveaway, give me a shout out down below, and try to go back to a couple of the other videos and answer the 2 questions that I asked. What I will do is a video I will let you know in the description box, but I'm not advertising it, you know, because I wanted to make it a little bit fun, a little bit challenging. and, you know, give you the chance to choose if you really, really want to enter it. You know, have a little bit of fun. It's Halloween. So I hope everyone has a wonderful rest of their night or morning or day, wherever you are in the world. You guys creep it real, and don't forget to spread the love, and I cannot wait to catch you till next time. Bye.